And then I might go do some purchasing.
Hey, tell me again about your sister playing basketball.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, God.
You know, if you ever came over every now and then, you could maybe see her shoot some hoops with the sun. The sun might throw you off, but you have to drink more.
Be like,
oh, you play ball with my kid and kicks your ass? Don't worry, it makes me look bad too.
okay. Not taking any shit from Scotsman. We keep saying the best part of most of the brew review
Oh,
is.
for fuck's sake, before we even start, and it really is. Again.
Oh, God. Okay, so I have reviewed, and then of course, again, Scotsman. I have reviewed Speedway Stout before because they have two different versions of this back when they were putting them in glass bottles. They have the Speedway Stout, and I reviewed that. And the one and only time this dude that reviews high-end beers named Ryan, he's in California, he comes over and he leaves a comment, "That's not the good stuff. You're not going to be able to get the good stuff. You got to have the golden ticket to get the good stuff." It was something like, what, 6...
You got the fucking golden ticket, huh?
I don't remember if it was like 6 months later or something like that. Nick over at Keyport goes, "Eric, I put something aside for you." Yeah, golden ticket this bitch. So this is another rendition of theirs, and this has the Mostra coffee, or Mostra coffee. I'm assuming that's some coffee maker. I'll just go with yes, thanks. I've never heard of it. It's not around here. And coconut special release. Ryan, have you had this? This one weighs in at 12%. I have high hopes for this because I've had a lot of very awesome beers from AleSmith.
I was thinking, well, we've had quite a bit of bad ones for the last long time. We've had a couple of good ones here and there, but we haven't had any real fantastic ones that I can recall.
I shouldn't jinx myself because I have to admit I'm not really a coconut fan.
Nor am I.
And I haven't found a beer that's had it in it where I'm like, I absolutely have to get this again. Alright, we won't waste any time with the fleshlight.
Did you say the fleshlight?
Yeah, the fleshlight.
Okay.
I gotta use one. You want to try it out?
No, you're all welcome. Just leave that on your own time.
I just got a couple gallons of bleach today. I mean, it'll be nice and clean. I've told you this story, haven't I?
Yes. Was that Greg?
No, it was the B of the B&E got pissed off at me because I didn't want his used fleshlight.
I thought it was your coworker. Like, that'd be really weird. I mean, either one would be weird, but that would be the absolute worst. Yeah, dude. You know that fleshlight you gave me? Fuck, dude. That really puts me to sleep. I feel so great today.
Or if Greg gave it to me, yeah, I used that fleshlight. Holy shit, is that thing tight? Has it ever been stretched out? This doesn't smell like coconut.
Don't smell like much.
It doesn't really have any smell.
All right. Well, taste-wise, it's really dry. Leaves a dry finish. It's not the greatest flavor, boss.
Yeah, I jinxed it.
It's like a fucking brown ale that got splooshed in someone's cornhole for...
Well, I don't know if it's that bad. That and I don't have any reference, Matt.
I'm sure you've got plenty.
Some fresh cornhole. Okay. Move this,
Well, man, this is like taking a shot every sip.
It does have... Now, here's the strange thing. I didn't think it was boozy. And
it don't taste like, boozy
have
alcohol, but it's still...
I didn't have any alcohol warming, but now I can actually feel that.
Oh, I tell you what, it's something.
DC 63. The last comment on the last video, DC63. Am I,
It sounds like someone is taking a heavy whiz.
Oh yeah, I'm sub to you. When was the last time you did a video? 2 months ago. Okay, well, sorry, I don't think I saw it. DC63 sounds like someone's taking a heavy whiz at a minute. Oh,
Laundry machine, I'm guessing.
well, yeah, yesterday, or not yesterday,
Or the
because I didn't
sink.
do one yesterday. It'd be the sub pump.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty wet around here. It's been raining for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, it's been miserable. It's raining. It was raining again today. That's why I'm glad I made the break for the.
It's supposed to rain pretty much all this week coming too.
Yeah, that's awesome because I'm supposed to start putting a rock facade on the front of the house.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Scotsman is not only the first comment, but he's also whiskey.
You know what?
What a prick.
I usually don't like it this early on, but with the shit we're drinking, it might actually bring out some better flavor.
Here, if you want to supplement it with something good, I told you I'd say.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I did tell you to save one of those because I was interested.
This is very good.
I'll still finish, but it's going to be. I might
Slow
want,
going?
Yeah, I might want something better to sip on.
I recommend that. I also
Did I
got
tell you I did my bottle trick last week?
your bottle trick.
Yeah, you know, open it with the lighter. Fucker shot like a. It was just Sierra Nevada, nothing special. It shot straight to the ceiling every time I opened the bottle that day.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the envelope to Swizzle Puss.
Yeah, I was wondering that. You didn't even answer me. I'm like, Swizzle Puss, and you're just like, what girl should we have? No, used her.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. I'm so used to being called Swizzle Puss that I just don't even act to it anymore. But let's just go to the other end of the envelope. Oops. Or not.
Get some more older equipment.
I brought that out to shoot it. I've had it for about a year, and it got shot for the first time.
Just don't think I've ever seen that one.
That's a candidate for the J farm. The old high power
Bumper sticker, I'm thinking.
weekend at Bernie's.
But it's not Bernie's, it's Biden's.
Oh, sorry, Biden's weekend. Yeah. I almost hate to waste these good ones on my truck, but so far, I haven't had anybody pull alongside and
Well, you know, after you see one, you can probably flick them off, but when you see the whole back end covered them, they're probably thinking you're going to cover them with some fucking lead, too.
Here's a funny thing.
They've been watching the news, okay? They know the Republicans have the guns.
I saw a first today. Older guy, I would say late 60s.
Okay.
Over at Super One. Now keep in mind I'm wearing this shirt and the red MAGA hat. I mean, it says Make America Great Again, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I walk around the corner and I am now face to face with an older guy wearing a Teamsters local. I don't remember what local it is. It might have been 47. That's, I think, our construction.
Yeah.
And he's wearing a big, brand new Biden-Harris hat. And I went like, I swear to God, I thought I was going to get punched. I'm kind of looking down. I look up and he sees me read Teamsters, and I looked at his hat and I went, and I couldn't help but giggle. What the fuck? What kind of a goddamn moron at this point in the game is union and still would waste a fucking dime on Biden? These people are so fucking brain dead. When? Black people and union people, when are you going to learn that the Democratic Party doesn't give a fuck about you? They want your vote, and after that, it's bye-bye, adios, we don't care.
I wouldn't say just union people. Well, because not all unions. I mean, I'm just saying not all unions. Because when I was working down at the plant, everyone was a Trump supporter down there.
Well, that's a shock, because as a sprinkler fitter, me, Steve Schweitzer, and Mark Miller are the three of all the people that I have known as a sprinkler fitter. Those were the only three that I know that were actually stand-up, pro-conservative people.
Yeah.
We used to get in fights at the lunch break. You gotta vote. We gotta vote. We gotta get together. We all gotta vote for Obama.
Fuck
And
you.
I remember Schweitzer going, "What? Are you drunk? Do we need to have you drug tested? Tell me what he's got." This was like the first term. What's he gonna do? It's like, that's just it right now. I wanted to look at that guy and go, I just have to ask a question. Ignore the fact that you know that I'm the stellar opposite of intelligence to you. What is it? What is it that Biden has done for you in 48 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could probably tell you a few things he's done, but it hasn't been anything good. Mail roll call. Let me see. What was this?
It's to Al. It's going to Al Koholic. Fucking assholes.
Actually, I do like their originality to this stuff. It is pretty good.
Al Koholic. Okay. Inside of the bag. And we can get all sorts of information on who sent this to me. No. They had to thought it was funny when they...
Oh, I already see alcohol on the shirt, so I can... I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a drunk.
Alcoholics go to meetings.
Yep. I can support that.
David Brown?
Well, actually, you know what? A lot of alcoholics do go to meetings without going to those kind of meetings.
Yeah, like a safety meeting.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. My grandpa's safety meetings. You got the 2 o'clock happy hour meetings. You got the Sunday fun day meetings.
Oh, I haven't gotten a response from Gunwild. I haven't gotten a response from anybody else. But somebody wanted to know the stats on this computer so that it could possibly be juiced up for a new user. I know how to find that information in Windows. I do not know how to find that information in Linux. And if that's the case, now I'm curious about juicing up the...
I barely know how to use a computer, so... Give me a PlayStation, it's kind of a computer, but not really. I can use those. Computers, hey, nothing.
Let's see, this one is addressed to... Oh, it's actually addressed to me.
Sure, homie.
You know, the thing is this actually might have been something I ordered. This is the gamble that I take by waiting on opening my shit. Oh, this one's a gift. Happy birthday, you Irish prick.
Here, see, I thought it was actually going to be like some of those thongs you were talking about ordering for yourself. I'd have been like, that'd be a bad thing to pull out on the show.
Shit, never mind. This is a birthday present from the Crazy Scotsman. Oh God.
A lot of plastic.
You might be right. This could be a thong.
Ooh, China, it might be a little tight. They run small.
What's this say? I hope it's not
You're gonna have a ball or two hanging out.
I thought someone just didn't order right on one, but the last one that I got from China said like 3XL on it. Oh my God, it was a tiny ass shirt.
Well, that shirt I got for you, the one where you look naked, that one was the largest size they had. So I mean, that should probably tell you something. Oh yeah. Here, I'll hold this side if you like. Really
Pro-American, anti-Biden. That's nice. That looks good.
You know, the only thing that we should do is maybe paint on something on the bottom. Because it's not just Biden.
Yeah. It's the whole deep state.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Biden supporters, maybe just paint in some supporters on the bottom.
Oh God, what's that? I think I posted it to Facebook. It said something like 1 out of 3.
Oh, yeah. No. 2 out of 3 Biden supporters are as stupid.
One out of three Biden supporters are as stupid as the other two.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's like I remember looking at it, laughing, and 5 minutes later I was like, "What'd that say?"
Shit, I had a good one for my mom. I found, and I just had to take a picture of it. Well, there was two actually, but I won't tell you the boring one. So this guy comes out of church with his daughter, and he tells his daughter, "There's a nice Mustang parked, brand new Mustang parked, close to their car." He says, "Honey, that's your new car. I got it for you for your birthday present." So she goes over there and they start taking pictures and everything like that. He tells her, "Yeah, I had the dealership drop it off while we were in church." So he says, "Well, you can go ahead and jump in and start it up." So she tries to open up. All of a sudden the fucking alarm starts going crazy. Dad dips it. And that's when she realized it was April Fool's. That's a good one. Who would have thought that? I wouldn't have thought that on the spring of my pants. That was a good one. Well, and obviously there were pictures to add to it as well. But, oh boy, I am really going to have to replace that bottle. You take no shame in your game going through that stuff, do you?
Hey, since you were here last, the bottle of...
That disappeared?
This is gone. The the other one. You know that thing.
No, I don't.
The Highland Park.
Oh, yep. It had all the like shaped glass design.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace that one. I think
I do
they
like
had that
stuff.
at Keyport. I'm gonna have
They
to.
have it at. I think they have it down at Super One.
Oh, might have to compare prices.
Yeah, I'm almost positive they have it down there.
That was good. I want to get some more of that. And that's good.
And the only problem is I can't find that anywhere other than the one up in
Keyport or the
Woodland, and I just don't like driving there. You got to put on your mask and all that other shit.
I'm really surprised. I cannot believe they act like a dick at a liquor store, but right across the street at the grocery store, not a single employee has said anything to me. The only encounters that I've had over there is other people now starting to not wear their masks, giving me the...
Yeah.
Like I said, I walked past that one guy and I go, "Dude, welcome to America." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, the whole family was in there without a mask.
So my mom got married yesterday.
Scotsman, thank you very much, by the way.
I showed up with my fucking mask because I assumed we're all going to have to wear masks. I was really happy. They said it was optional. So do you think any one of us wore them?
Where was that at?
Up on Midway Road. One of the churches up there.
Awesome. Of course, the last time I made a comment, I got somebody in trouble.
Well, you saw my bond picture. Your wife looked at me, and she did like a triple take. She goes, "What the fuck?" So I looked over and laughed because I was all dressed up. I said, "Oh, yeah. My new outfit." I said, "I got a new job. I'm a banker now." She liked that. Look at my kid, though. Dude, this is kind of sick. He looks like 5 years older there. He
actually looks proud.
Oh, he was. He dressed up and he's like, never dresses up. So he's like, I'm Bruce Wayne. He goes, "I'm freaking Bruce Wayne right now." That's a kid. He's 11. I'm telling you what, he's like, damn, he's getting close to 5 feet now. We're over.
Hey, Gunwild, you'll have to let me know because it looks like if it's capable, this one might get, I guess, as hot rodded as it's possible.
Is Gunwell the one that needs it or just wants to fix it?
He'd like something to take with him when he's on the road.
Oh.
And I'm not sure, but if someone really needs it, I could do the other one too, the bigger one, because after experimenting, I think I'm gonna keep Christine's old Toshiba.
I would actually recommend probably going with a tablet or like a large smartphone. If he's just taking it on the road with him, he's going to get those keys sticky and gooed up like real quick.
Well, he wants something that would be capable of video editing.
Yeah, he wants his spank bank. I get it, but his keys are going to get fucked up. Just get a tablet or a large phone.
He's calling it video editing.
Exactly.
Okay, a quick. Okay, I made a comment, Mr. 27. You're going to be disappointed. Here is the Citizen Armor pad, and the backside. And the reason it looks like this is it's impregnated with the clay that it kept smashing into. And I said I was going to autopsy it, but you know what? I'd actually like to keep it, and the next time we get the opportunity to go out to the range to shoot it a little bit more.
I would say next time, pound a nail or a screw through there on the top and hang it on a tree. Well, you're not going to see what happens to the clay, but that clay didn't really hold up after the one shot went through.
Here's the one thing I do not understand. At one point in time, and I guess the fucking camera shut off, surprise, surprise. At one point in time, I put 6 rounds consecutively through the Smith & Wesson 610. Oh, gun oil, did I mention that I even got one of those? I just, at 5 feet away, I just went bam, 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 bam. I put 6 rounds into it. And so I shot it multiple times with the FN, 3 times with the FN. I shot it. I think I shot it 4 times with the 44 Magnum, 2 on camera, and then I shot it 6 times with the 10 millimeter. And it doesn't have the amount of holes unless my 10 millimeters. I'd have to say that I was accurate, and I don't believe that for a minute. And you know what? It's really hard to, like, for instance, that one, that was the 5.7 round that didn't go through, and it almost looks like the fabric is like self-mending over itself. So I'm gonna wait on cutting this open for right now. What I know is not in here is a T6B round. It's like, holy shit.
I laughed at that. Well, even when you were explaining it before you shot it.
Yeah, there wasn't.
Well, and you told me about the whole helmet thing beforehand, so I had some major doubts that was going to hold up. I am surprised though what it did stop, because you feel this thing, and I mean, now it's way heavier, but you feel this thing, and I mean it's way flexible. This is something you can easily wear. Like, I could wear probably like 3 of these across my front, 3 across the bottom, and it's not like really going to impede you much.
I found out you get screwed if you're a bigger person. Like, you go to their site. If you actually want to buy an outfit, a vest that looks like a SWAT guy would wear, if extra small is what they start with.
Yeah, well, I get it.
I don't know if that would be for jewels. Extra small was $404. Now, listed out as extra large, and I don't know if that would be my size or if that would be bigger than my size. I would want to call, because they're not correlating it to a shirt size.
Yeah.
But extra large was $900.
Well, I mean, you think about it, they really are probably putting double protection in that fucking thing. Someone like you compared to someone like Jules, that's a lot more to cover, dude.
Thanks, man, Captain Obvious. I tell you.
Hey, I mean, even me to Jules. I'm not even just saying you, but even me to Jules, dude. That's like double the size.
I tell you, if I had such a thing as fun money, you know, who knows what the world's gonna be like at the rate in which we're going. I tell you what, if you watched the video and saw what it did to the clay, oh my God! If that hit was right here on your sternum,
you already dead. You already dead, because that would break your sternum and puncture your lung with your sternum alone.
And then it would break that artery, and that happens a lot. That's a big concern. Me and David Brown were talking about that. people have car accidents and they're like, "You okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine."
And then they just
15
fall
minutes
over.
they're dead.
Yep.
Because it broke that artery. Yeah, that's that impact. When I hit it with Mikey's round, it looked like you just took that 5-pound clay block, set it on a table, and gave it a full-on downward punch, as hard as you could hit it. But I saved the clay. I put it back in the package, and I think we can get some more. Well, let me put it like this. You're seeing what it looks like right now.
I think we could add maybe a couple more holes or see what it could stand up against, you know. What about rifles at longer range?
I don't.
What about at
I lost the little sticker on
you
the
already
back,
did a
but-
10 mil, didn't you?
Yeah.
So did you try 9 mil? I'm guessing it'll stop 9 mil.
They rate it from 22 to 44 Magnum, every pistol round in between, except for the 5.7.
Yeah, well, that's a specialty round. But I mean, you can make specialty rounds for 45s, for
Well, that's why
9 mils, for like anything.
That's why I was kind of surprised that really pointy, hornady
It
lever revolution
didn't go through.
No.
But you know what? That was so big, and it might have been it just didn't shoot fast enough, or it was too big of a chunk to go through.
So I got rounds through this.
It's a 1911, isn't it? It looks like a really old 1911.
It's a high power. It was actually before the 1911.
Okay, so the 1911 pretty much stole an idea like from this people, or the looks anyways from.
Well, that's because the same guy.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, so then he has the rights to do just that.
The trigger is hideous on it. I was hitting the steel plate with it. It's still a beautiful piece of history.
I was gonna say if you're gonna say metal, I'd argue, but history, yeah.
So I brought that. I brought this. Ran flawlessly. Didn't have a single hiccup. I put a total of. Let's see. The mag was like 13 rounds. One says and one doesn't. I think it holds 13 rounds.
What is that? A 9 mil?
Yeah.
If it holds that many, it's got to be smaller than a 45. So okay.
So, this was originally what me and Jay from Elite Ammunition were talking about. He said, pick up these high power clones. The one now on that, I think this one is. The one thing that's nice about the clones is they're an original high power is not rated for a plus P round, where this should be. So that's why he told me to.
You know what? Forget about that. You know what I say we should all get? We should all just go start buying a massive amount of ghost guns. Because those are the devil, and they, you know what? They seem to be doing all the damage here in America.
I wonder if as of this moment in time, if there's a single person that has had a supposed, an 80%er, if they've actually done a crime.
80%er with, or at least a large scale crime.
In a crime, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is us guys that are building this shit,
It's
this
more
off
of a
the
hobby
grid
thing for sure.
But I'm telling you right now, if I'm going to go cap a bunch of people, I'm not going to do it with a gun that I have a bunch of money invested.
But here's the other thing that I think that they don't address. That's really funny with these ghost guns. Where's your serial number? Where's your serial number on there?
Oh, this one's inside the. Otherwise, it's on the frame of those style.
Okay, well let's just sand that bitch off, and now we got ourselves a ghost gun. I mean, that's all a ghost gun is a numberless gun.
I haven't cleaned this yet, David. I have a confession.
You like shooting your gun.
I should not have brought as much ammo as I did with me.
I could only assume your video was less than 10 minutes, but I figured you were probably shooting for a while.
Yeah,
No one went there with you though, right? It was just you?
Yeah, it's just me.
So then it was pretty quick. You didn't get showed up by Schweizer's new wife. You didn't have Mikey to go out there with and take a day to shoot.
Everybody warned me, probably don't want to go out there. It's going to be really wet.
Fuck it.
Two-wheel drive. I didn't even I didn't even consider having to put it in four-wheel drive.
Why would you?
Well,
You went to your cabin.
Well, I was told between the road and the entrance.
Because it gets a little soft.
Yeah.
I was hauling. I told you I did some tree work with my buddy.
I gotta clean this today.
I was driving in his yard and I left a strip like that where I started to spin, going up a slight increase. So I'm like, yeah, well, I know it's slippery in grass, but I didn't sink it all. And after that, for respect of his yard, I put it in four-wheel drive, just so I wasn't spinning. But yeah, it's been raining, but it's not that soggy out where you're sinking. Not in the grass, anyways. What is it? Ooh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Well, this is like something I'm thinking about maybe getting my sister. Problem is, this don't have a safety, does it? No.
No, we're right back to it's just the
Yep.
Smith and Wesson
Yep.
version
Yep.
of a Glock.
The MP, yep. No, but I was
They
looking,
do have MMPs with safeties,
I know,
though.
I know, that's why I was looking at it. But this is something very similar to what I'm thinking maybe you get the sister. Actually, I think my mom needs a... Well, no, she's got Greg, but... Yeah, my sister probably needs it more. She's the one that walks all the time. Well, they both do now.
So this belongs to Joey.
Dude, that explains why there's all the fucking cum juice all over it.
Well, no, because I actually cleaned this one.
What do you don't even clean it. I think all you do is grab your grease bottles and start
just
spraying it in every little socket.
I have a gallon
Holy
gallon container
Christ.
of Ballistol, and
You just drop it in?
yeah, and then it's got a viber, and it vibes in Ballistol, and then you just rinse it off. No,
I could believe you. Even though I know you don't have that, I could believe you for how juicy that thing is. Here, I thought fucking Joey must have just got done with it.
So I was it's got ambi slide release. So I was picking on Glock owners, which I am one. And in the video, I say I brought I think I say I bring a real or whatever polymer striker fire gun out. Okay, so we haven't got to that one yet. I brought two revolvers, which inherently you would say you don't have to worry about an issue there. But yeah, the only gun I had a problem with was Joey's. Sorry, Joey. I had feed issues. It kept popping around into the top of the hood of the chamber.
That's what happened when I took my Glock out. But that was also in the MCK, so I don't know. Could be mag issues, could be MCK. Well, I don't know. I gotta go down and look more.
It was stuck at the top of the barrel, and all I did with it laying on its side was pull back for a second, and it went right in. It happened to me twice, and I ran Joey. I think I ran five mags through it. Not yours. Joey's got it all set up for when he's here. He's got some really nice. I think that's not buffalo boar. That's.
Why would he? If it's really nice if he's here. Why would he want this if he's here? Because he's going to go shooting, or is this what he's going to carry when he's here?
Carry and shoot.
Okay, carry, yes, but shoot, I would not shoot those beautiful beasts.
Isn't that irony? Joey can legally carry when he's here at my house, but he can't carry at his home. He can't even carry in his. You fucking people in New York. You gotta love being in New York. You might be able to walk around your own house with a gun on your side, but you better not have ammo in it, because if the Gestapo comes, you're gonna get in trouble. No, so Joey.
Well, that's like everywhere they're fucking trying to turn this shit into.
Yeah, well, all I can say is make my day.
Hey, if shit does hit the fan and I start spraying bullets when they come collect guns, I'll call you at work. I'm gonna let you know. You can come in from the back side.
So Joey, I'm gonna next time I go shooting, I will bring this back out again. I did exactly what I said I was gonna do in the video that hasn't been even made or rendered yet. I I thoroughly polished the shit out of the feed ramp, the chambering area, and across the top of the hood of the chamber. So if there was a burr or whatever, and it was hitting and sticking, hopefully now it'll just bounce off. And all I shot was a range stuff, mostly Winchester, I believe, because it's all the stuff that I got from Scott, Mr. Holster. So there was no hollow points, or normally when Mikey loads for me, almost all he ever loads for me, even though he knows I'm going to go to the range, he always gets the Hornady XTP heads, and his thought process is legit. He's like, you might as well shoot at the range exactly what you're going to be shooting when you're at
home,
when you're taking out libtards.
Yeah.
When you're shooting at home.
Well, no. Like, in case of home defense. No, he is right. You want to know how it feels. You want to know how it shoots. Because that's what you'd want to set all your sights on. I mean, I agree with that.
I did like shooting it, Joey. I would have absolutely no problems carrying this gun. It's the right size. I know Stephen Bush, he'll disagree, but I still...
No, I'd buy something like that for my sister, but it needs a safety. That's why she's having the problem with the Glock. Because she feels she might accidentally get the trigger snagged, or she might fucking pull the trigger while she's pulling it out. And that's her biggest fear.
I have to admit that I thought this would be the least amount of fun of all of them, and I had no pun intended, I had a blast with the 1917 Colt. The only issue that I have is the moon clips that were sent for it.
Don't fit.
Well,
you got to use a hammer.
Actually, I'm not even sure why it's being a dick on this one.
Try a different one.
Yeah, I might have actually had this problem with this one before.
Try a different one. You got the 10 mil right there, or is that 45?
45. There it goes. This is what happens. I get to right there because the little points on the extractor are hitting the moon clips. The moon clip is smaller. If you turn it and push them down good. Oh, see, you can shoot this. The long story short is you can shoot this without moon clips, but you might have to actually take a little dowel rod and pop
them out.
Each one out individually instead of the speed. But what I need to do is I need to take the Dremel and I need to just grind every single one of those points just a little bit. And it is fucking empty. So
you muzzle swept me when you were fucking putting those rounds in,
what?
Too, bitch.
Shut up. That gutter. If you got a lot of experience shooting a gun like this, I'm assuming that that's the look you're supposed to look. You tell me. I'm assuming that you just want to barely see it.
Yeah, I'll put it how I do it, but I'm not really good. I told you I don't like these sights. I want to not move right in the middle there. So I line them up so... Shit, that's way off. Alright.
How? I want to see. How's that look?
Where's it at? Yeah, right there at Eric. No, you're pretty much lining up. You're lining up that top.
Barely see
that.
Yeah,
you're putting that top just a flash over this top edge in the middle.
It took me a while before I started to get fairly consistent.
See, I always thought it had to be flush, but I learned that was wrong because I was always shooting low, I think, when I was making it flush.
I was having the best of luck by actually having this be the top of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I would usually do, but I always shoot low with most of the guns that are sighted like that. I always shoot low, so I put just this top. Usually it's painted, just that little top part right there in that crease.
Has a good trigger. No, it was actually a lot of fun to shoot. I have to admit, it was a lot of fun to shoot.
No, is this the one that the Yorkie sent you?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this falls in a Holy Grail gun or not.
No, I know, but it was the fucking man himself.
Yes. Yeah.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna have to start calling him the Godfather.
I mean, I realize there's people that'll shun me. He doesn't have to worry about me trying to permanently acquire this. It is a nice piece of history, and I'm just being honest when I say I just brought it for a function test, and I had a certain amount of moon clips loaded up, and I was actually up there loading more moon clips because I got one.
I seen how many moon clips you got, so it had to have been a few.
So I still got to do a quick cleaning on both of the revolvers. Yesterday I kind of ran out of time, but and then the other one that I put financially.
I seen that one on the video.
Financially, I spent. Oh, I should show you the video.
Well, I saw the video you posted.
Yeah, but I mean, I should show you.
Yeah.
There's one I did just for this.
Yeah, was that the boom, 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 boom?
Well, I evidently shot 12 rounds of factory ammunition. I was going to burp right there. And then I decided to try some of Mikey's reloads.
Yeah.
And my reaction is classic Jim when we had the 454.
Damn, Mikey, you did good.
I'm like, I pull the trigger and I can't help it. I'm just like, I start to laugh and I'm just like, wow. If you listen to the 12 shots leading up to that 13th shot, you know there's some different shit going down there. But as you can tell, I did clean this one, David.
Since we're only on comment 1 of the video, I'm gonna go take a piss. So I'm doing a potty dance.
Okay.
Start up on some comments.
Yeah, I'll get some comments on
I'll be back here in a few.
Okay. I'll show everybody that 610. I can't remember if I showed it to him or not. Okay, comment number 2. Clyde, second. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. J-Dog is here at work. Zeus, whiskey. Oh, God. Hey, did I, okay, that joke's over. Yeah, I did mention that I got a 610. Oh my God, I could not stop shooting this. Between the trigger pull, the accuracy, and the fact that it's a 10 millimeter and you get, you're gonna get some shit when you pull the trigger. Absolutely awesome. Awesome. Zeus, I texted Zeus when I was actually out at the shack. You know, I get a better fucking signal. I can send a picture. I bet you right now, if I tried to text one of you, a text, not a picture, a regular old text. Hi, how's it going? Would fail most of the time in my frickin' basement. Out there, send a picture, gone. Send a picture, it's gone. Now, Zeus, I know I did exactly as you had asked, but I just, sometimes some of these companies kind of get a little butthurt. I hope they're not. I mean, if nothing else, it does not state on the paperwork that, the stuff that came with it doesn't say anything about being able to stop that round, which it stopped. Now, in the video, I didn't pull the body armor away when the FN hollow point went through, but the main reason is the FN hollow point. I don't know. I don't understand how this works. Jay, you're the rocket science guy on this. An expanding round, or a supposed to be expanding round like a hollow point, like the FN round, The reason that I didn't even bother when I tilted it forward, it basically went straight through. There was a small hole in the clay, and that bullet happened to go through there was like an A-frame piece of wood that I was using to hold everything, leaning everything against. So there was an opening, and it went through, and it might have made a hole about that big. Jay's round, which doesn't appear to be an expanding round, I mean, it's not a hollow point, that thing just annihilated the clay. If I would have actually hit the clay in the center, that'd have been vicious. Crazy Scotsman. Intro was so you could remember what it was like to have hair. J-Dog says, I remember. It was nice.
Actually, you know what? I kind of like... Alright, I did not like when you were completely buzzed. But now you got my look, it looks alright. When you were like right to the fucking scalp... A little bit of hair that you got.
I had to do it that night.
And it looks like you took my advice. You had someone trim you up in the back. Nice job.
I did that myself.
That's what I do. Usually it's so short you can't really see if you make a jagged line. It looks good though.
Okay, since you've been gone, there's been 3 whiskey calls.
No shit.
Yes. Din Scourge says whiskey, and that's number 3. So there's got to be a limit. No,
yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call this. I'm gonna call this 6 and do them for Matt too.
What is it?
Ardbeg.
Yeah, no figure you'd fucking do it for both.
By the way, if you wanna bitch about something else.
Why would I bitch about that? That's your bottle.
Wow. Okay.
You know what? If there's another whiskey, I'll take it. I'm gonna use some of your Paul John.
Go ahead.
Oh no, wait! I'm waiting to count them up. I still got 3 shots of Paul John right now. So please, folks, add in some more shots before the end of the day. We'll see if I can polish off a half a bottle.
Gunwild says 7th, bitches. Poco Loco says top. I don't know. You count. 8, I guess. Poco Loco. Poco Loco. Rest in peace to all the friends and family waiting in heaven. Okay. Google. Play I Wish You Were Here by Dropkick Murphys. Oh. Hey Google. Play I Wish You Were Here by Dropkick Murphys.
I Wish You Were Here by Dropkick Murphys, sure. Playing on Spotify.
Sure. That was a short song. Okay, Gunwild.
You know what? Hey, I just saw this. So I'm looking at what the other guys see. Because I was looking at the screen. Now, if you weren't paying attention to her hand being up here, doesn't it for a second look like she's got her fucking hand covering her cooch? With the yellow glove with the other one? I mean, it looks like 2 hands going down.
I got a video I can show you.
I'm sure you do. But no, look at it though, does it not? Don't look at her other hand, just look at like how it's set up down below. You're just looking at the belly button down.
How it's set up down below.
I was waiting for the oh no. Oh no shot.
Gunwild Funko Pop is taking pre-orders for Captain Kirk figure sitting in his captain's chair. It's supposed to be released by the 19th of this month. What?
Alright.
Are you serious?
Before I get too inebriated, I gotta be honest, I gotta give this a review. I'm done with 1 beer.
I gotta order a Funko Pop. You go ahead.
I'm not gonna change your votes. I gotta give it. I was thinking about a 6, but I gotta give it a 6.5 because it is 12%, and it's not boozy. The only problem is it tastes horrible. I think they should call it like a really strong, weird imperial like brown ale, and that would make sense for what it tastes like. So I'd go 6.5 only because the alcohol content was high. Otherwise, I'd say 6. The stuff was gnarly. You have any thoughts on that you want to add?
No, I'm ordering something.
Oh, sorry I blew up, Chief.
This is just going to stop anybody.
Oh.
I just ordered it. Did you hear me? I just ordered it.
The one good thing, hey, I will say the one good thing about this, other than the alcohol content, is it's still only getting a 6 for that fact, for how it tastes. But this is actually something that tastes better the more you have than the opposite of where we've had a lot that tastes worse as you go on.
Are people on fucking drugs? Look at the price.
Ask him if I can bust a nut and take $230 of those dollars off.
Funko Pop Star Trek action figure, $233.
That's fucking stupid.
This is another case of idiots. Ooh, that would be a nice license plate. NCC 1701. Oh, sorry, Funko Pop. Yeah. Nope. Thank you. Thank you, Gunwild. I have ordered my Captain Kirk Funko Pop.
You know what? I think we should get some new license plates. I want to get one that says FUBDA. FUBA.
FUBA?
Yeah, FUBA.
I'm sure Biden is in there somewhere.
Yeah, Biden administration. No, it's better even yet. FUBAA. Fuck you, Biden and administration.
Yeah. That one works. Okay, sure. So does that mean you don't want another one?
I'm gonna try this one because I was actually excited to try this, and you said it was good, so I'm gonna give that a shot. I guess if I get desperate at the end of the show.
Yeah, but we got a whole. Have you? Did you have the barley wine yet?
I don't think so. I know you don't like barley wine.
11.2.
There was another barley wine from who's the place I've been getting stuff from lately? You don't like so much. Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada had a
try some
6
Carolina Reaper
of barley wines that I was really interested in trying today. But I'm like, Eric don't like the barley wine, so
I am always in search of one I might like.
most of them actually, I don't mind barley wines for the most part. There's a few I don't, but for the most part I kind of like them because I know they're strong typically. They usually have a good flavor, I think. I'll try one. Ooh, it's the fucking... I knew it was going to be hot. I just seen the peppers. I just seen the peppers floating on bottom, but... Okay, the Carolina Reaper.
You still have your peanut to try. Oh, wow.
That was the first thing that came up. You can see I tried... You know what? Woo! Oh, you know what? I'm really good on this. I'm gonna do a little bit bigger. No, great flavor. That's got heat. Even in that small little bit, I can taste the heat. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'll probably end up drinking quite a bit today. I don't need this to be my powerhouse startup. Start chugging because I'm dying. No. You said it was going to be an hour for the show. It was like 2. So I went down, got to the liquor store. I went back. I'm not talking about time of the show.
Oh, shit.
How long it was going to be to get to the show.
Oh, let's say we're like comment number like 9 and
That's
it's an
your
hour.
fault. That's your fault. But yeah, I went down there and then I sat in my garage and I got my true game face on. So I was ready to rock and roll, and then I sat there for an hour playing freaking music and video games because your Goomba ass is bad with time.
Gunwild, I see you're using my hula hoop girl. Life is good. Mm-hmm.
You know, if they pause the video and zoom in, if they could see what we could see, that's probably gonna. You're gonna get our video. You're gonna get your video, not ours. You're gonna get your video removed.
Nah. She's got clothes on.
Well, you can't really see it in the screen pics too well, but you can completely see her nipple for sure from where we're standing.
Discouraged. Nah, you could probably get someone to double tap the engraving. they got lots of CNC gravers now. Would just be finding someone like Jay who could trust
And match it up.
put it to work to match up and engraving correctly.
Are you talking about the one you got done at the gun show?
Yeah.
I completely agree. You'd have to find someone that could match it up and be comfortable with it, but I think it's completely possible.
Well, that and there's like a zillion different fonts.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's why you have to make sure you find the right one. Or what they could do too is they could go with a very similar font that covers all of it, and they just have to do a couple passes and make sure it burns evenly. You know what I mean?
Be like a tattoo cover up.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I mean, even Pete has a laser engraver now, and once you got the file to the engraving, you could get it done or whatever, monogrammed at holsters to go with the gun, etc. Yeah, that is a good idea.
Were you smart enough to think about asking the font type when you got your gun done?
No, I brought, I showed him the logo on Ed's channel, which is basically...
And he just tried to match it up as close as possible, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, and that's what I thought you told me that before. I was just wondering, but if you were smart and wrote it down, it would have been a lot more helpful now going back and seeing if you want to re-laser it to.
And I doubt that there was a laser guy.
You got
at
the guy's card though. You have the guy's card, right?
If I do, I'd never find it.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say if you have his card, you could also ask him just to go look and see what his.
The one thing that surprised me is you almost had to wear ear protection.
That loud, huh?
It's like, wow, I didn't think a laser. Maybe.
I didn't. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that, to be honest. That's shocking to me.
It was like somebody was executing some kind of rare and exotic alien bird. Cobra. Drizzle the hot wax into your belly button. Once it cools, pop it like a giant zit. Then sell the belly button wax slug on eBay.
What the fuck? Where did this come from?
Video or it didn't happen. That's because I lit one of Salisha's candles in the last brew review.
Shalisa.
Yeah, Shalisa sent me some goodies.
Who's Shalisa?
She's a really cool YouTuber.
Okay.
Me and Christine built her an AR.
Okay.
A while back.
I was looking at these candles. It was even on during camera. I was checking these out. I'm guessing there's a little goodie.
Yeah,
hidden right there.
Christine stole it. The one that's upstairs, I think, has a pistol and a AR round in it. The AR round melted and slid and dropped into the hot wax. And Christine took it out. I said, you leave that shit in there till it's all done burning.
Yeah.
Woman.
Oh, I agree. Well, at least until it's like wiggle ready.
Oh, it only had gotten melted to about right here, and it
she's
fell out.
Yeah,
don't touch it.
I'm fucking digging that out. I'll use one of your knives. You got plenty.
I'm actually kind of fascinated to see if
how big it goes. I'm thinking that one goes to the bottom.
Yeah, I think that's the full-on shit right there.
The full-on shit. You know what? I was actually thinking and hoping, for your sake.
Did I blow you?
No, that it would go all the way to the bottom, but it would be a bottle opener.
Ooh,
you know what I'm talking about? Like the stock would turn into a bottle opener.
She also sent me that.
What's this?
Yeah.
Well, for you and Christine to have a little fun, I see. You know what? This might fit you, it won't fit me, but I will say this. Right after I graduated high school, me and my girlfriend,
I don't think I want to hear.
We went up to the store and she had to try one of these. Tell you what, you don't feel nothing but a bunch of fucking.
Did you ride the little guy in the canoe?
Felt like I was paddling upstream the whole time.
Rich Huff! Cheers, all.
Hey, you know what? If you can crack jokes about my sister like that, I can fucking crack jokes just open-enders like that, alright?
First he says to me, you know, Danielle's had a lot of back problems. No shit! I have a cure. First of all, just to prove my point, I could follow her around for a week and see if her back gets better.
I don't think you'd be able to follow her around for a week. Your arms would fucking be in surgery.
Oh, she's also shorter too, so it'd be like, oh, my back would be fucked up by that
Yeah.
point. Oh, I pinched my sciatic.
I think it would be more like my back, my knees.
Then he informs me she was on a high school,
High school? No, I didn't say high school. I said basketball.
a league.
I just said basketball.
Oh, is there any videos?
She was doing basketball in middle school. I don't know about high school. She played volleyball, all that shit. But then this motherfucker's like, ooh, I'd love to see your sister. I couldn't imagine seeing your sister play basketball.
Oh God.
Yeah, it'd be like watching 3 balls bounce at the same time.
Then she goes up for the layup. You're the whole crowd. Oh.
Wow, I didn't see that faceplant coming.
Oh,
She tried to jump, but she must have been too top heavy on that one.
Fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. You want to crack jokes? I crack jokes about my sister too.
She's over there going, fucking gravity.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I never thought I'd actually say this. I mean, you know, your sister's not exactly
Then
ugly.
you don't have to say it then if you.
No, I will. I don't want to.
I bet you. I know you'll say everything, you fucker.
You know, she very well could be a candidate for a breast reduction. My cousin, or my niece, on the ex's side, she had a breast reduction, and when they were all done, they were still like fucking C's. It's like, good God. Hello.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my sister can do her own thing. If it were me though, I would absolutely not get rid of him until I was married.
What the fuck? Are you saying that's the key?
I don't know, but I'm just saying if it were me, I definitely wouldn't sell them. Those are money makers. I mean, you look how you fucking drool over them. I want to see your sister play basketball. Fuck you and every other guy. Fucking why not fucking make them worth it, right?
Fuck. Mr. Mark Mac 85.
I wish girls were like that with dicks. I'd be fucking swinging my dick around all the time.
Hey, did I send you that thing?
Yes, yeah. First I opened up that
I
video.
thought
like,
it was serious.
No, yeah, that's what I'm like. What the fuck is this video Eric showing? Because I'm thinking, I was like, all right, so this is what Eric's all of a sudden like now working on cars and shit, and you got a couple freaking guys, you know, doing it. Got to clean the hands with grease. It's a fucking dick towel, is what it is, but it's not even a dick towel. It's like a fucking chamois cloth that's rolled into a circle.
It is the sham.
You
Wow.
got the small and large in case you got extra big jobs.
Oh, God.
That was actually more entertaining than the other one you sent. I forget what that was.
The gun one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an AR pistol.
The NRA.
And this is an AR rifle. Okay.
And he's confused. He's like, wait, let's go back to the next slide. Oh, okay, that's the difference. Yeah, this is, we just decided. And then it goes to the end. And these are shoelaces. Yes, I've seen guns made out of shoelaces. So, yes, we've decided that shoelaces are now restricted as well.
Oh, well, that's about as stupid as it is. Oh. Mr. Mark Mac 85 says Biden belongs at the Mumbling Meadows Retirement Center. Laugh out loud. Stay strong, Patriots. Only comment number 20. Oh my God. DFC top 20 biatches. McLean. Matt, is that you? Call me, honey.
Tell you what, McLean, when you get up here and ever visit, it's going to take a lot of drinks before I ever call you. Let alone call you honey.
Actually, I don't have...
My mouth is still warm with that shit.
I don't have authorization to tell a story about him, but I will raise a glass, McLean, and say, very, very honorable.
You'll have to tell me later if you're allowed.
Wow, yeah. Scotsman.
Oh, that was the Paul John. That's why I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah, little cask.
That was Well, plus they got all the fucking heat from the goddamn little couple flakes I ate.
Scotsman says glad Harold is at least on track, and we are all pulling for him. Scotsman, some cool stuff from
Hold on, Harold. Who's Harold?
Harmarsh.
Oh. What's wrong with Harmarsh?
He had some lymph nodes biopsied to figure out at what stage of was
Cancer?
it the T-cell lymphoma he's in. But
There's good results?
well, they're waiting to find out. But
You know what? Even though Harmarsh, I fucking want to spit at you with my slithering tongue as you do to me and give me a hard time, but all jokes aside, I do wish you the best.
he'll do it.
Well, even if he does come through, I mean, you know what? That's a fucking hardship for anybody.
Oh, no, I mean he's, you know, he only being that he went first, only authorized me to say something recently, but he's been dealing with on nearly a daily basis shit for months now, and it gets old, especially because he's in Canada.
That's what. No, that's
the
what I'm
healthcare
saying.
up there. What'd you spend, Harold? What'd you spend the other day? Over 7.5 hours.
Hey,
for an appointment.
fuck you, Harold. Come down here to Minnesota. We have actually pretty good coverage. Sneak across the border, dude. You are a fucking illegal immigrant. You can get some good Medicare.
Fuck, Biden will give you a free hotel room.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm not. All jokes aside, I'm serious, Harmarsh. If they ain't doing it for you, Canada,
little rubber dinghy.
dude, we'll fucking pick you up on the border.
Yeah, we'll pick you up.
I will.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know about you. You don't work. I mean, you work. I don't.
No, I don't.
But I mean, we could find a time. I'll roll out there together to meet you.
Hey, if they would treat him like they're treating these fucking illegal immigrants, he would have health care. He'd probably have money. He'd have a place to live.
I mean, this will all be temporarily, of course, and I don't want you living by us, but I wish you the best.
Scotsman. Stogie Lives seems okay. I only get on about once a week, just because I have issues with my home internet. So only when I'm over at a friend's place. Ooh, a friend's place.
Well, hold on. What? I didn't understand this.
Stogie Lives. It's a.
Stogie Lives. I'm thinking of cigars.
It is. It's a cigar site,
Yeah.
and I started guns and cigars over there.
Okay.
So you can post. I'd rather see your guns, but seems how it is.
But he
guns
can
and
only do
cigars.
this at a friend's place?
Well, yeah, because he says his internet sucks.
But then how the hell does he get on here for this all the time?
Well, that's a good question.
Priorities, I guess. Never mind. Sorry I asked.
Scotsman, we finally been seeing 70 degrees again. Well, we haven't.
We haven't for a while. It was, what? It was 60 early on. It was 60 in March. It was 60 degrees in March, which is like unheard of around here.
And yet today.
And then it got, dude. We've been like a
Hey,
week
Google.
or two of snow or
What's the
rain,
weather
and
like
then
right
snow, and then warms
Currently
up.
in Duluth, it's
Snow,
47
rain,
degrees
rain,
and
rain,
cloudy.
rain, snow.
Today, it'll be rainy with a forecasted high of 49 and a low of 39.
Google, how many more days of rain and bullshit do we have?
Currently in Duluth, there's a good chance of rain.
I guess I can't argue with that.
Jolson, this video needs less cowbell. Did I read that wrong?
I think he said more cowbell, but I'll give it a flick, or you can give it a flick. That's all that's getting.
We'll treat it like the little guy in the canoe.
That was a quickie.
Well, that's kind of about the same length.
Joey.
Well, you try to get her done before you get the cramp in your leg.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, it's not about how long it goes, because I'm a man, and I'm thinking most of us here are a man. As long as the job gets done, it gets done, right? Who cares if the women bitch? They're gonna bitch no matter what, is what I've learned.
What comedian was it? This is like years ago. There is no such thing as the term premature ejaculation.
Oh, I was thinking pleasing a woman.
Hey, there's no such thing as that either.
That's what I'm saying. Fuck it, as long as you get it done, what does it matter?
Smile money. Dang. They deleted my here top 5 going back to sleep comment. Teach me to sleep.
That's stupid.
How in the hell? See, I would really like to actually be able to talk to someone at YouTube and ask them about that. I can understand, you know, now, if I actually leave a comment on another site and say, hey, what the fuck just happened? Or, hey, that was fucking funny. A thing pops up and it says, especially on Fagbook, do you want to reevaluate what you said? No. Post it.
Can you actually type a reply to them?
I
would be typing no, piss the fuck off.
Smile money. Once Biden gets his way, magazine dumps will be so much cheaper. Whoops. Maybe forgot about the supposed ammo tax.
No, mag dumps will be cheaper. You just hit a button and the mags drop. They're going to be empty either way. If he has his way, they're going to be empty either way. But they'll be cheaper. They'll be very cheap because there'll be no ammo in them.
Smile Money says buying expensive bottles of booze is fine, but buying expensive boxes of ammo is a no-go. Damn, don't limit your drinking. But shooting priorities, laugh out loud. Yes.
Hold on. Buying expensive bottles of booze is fine.
He's slamming on me for refusing to spend big fucking money on ammo.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to say, you know what, Smile Money, in this scenario, you have your thoughts and opinions, and Eric does his thing. Maybe you might disagree, but I'm going to agree with Eric because, you know what? Enjoying life is a good thing, especially when you don't know how much of it you're going to have left with the way things are going. And Eric, I'll follow up on that with you after the show.
What's this?
Oh, I thought we had that fruity ass shit before. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. Actually, I think it was one that I didn't mind.
No, I think we both liked it.
Yeah.
But the fact is, it's half the alcohol of that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get that. But I thought that one, if I remember correctly...
Half and a smidge.
Hey, now can you tell me... So Chris put out a post. Now, I just saw this before I came over here. Did you hear about this? Is this something real? A little girl brought a fucking G.I. Joe to school?
Christopher?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
So, he said it would be funny if it wasn't real. But a little girl got sent to the hospital because she went to school with the G.I. Joe for like a sex change evaluation or something like that. I kid you not. That's what you're supposed to... Here's the thing.
I'll have to look for that.
Like, either I'm missing a point on that, or that actually happened, because Chris, I mean... Chris has a... I mean, he's pretty educated for the most part. He's... not a dummy. Maybe we should just look it up. You do that. I'm going to look it up online. Because that story blew my mind. It was literally... that's why it took a while. I was smoking. You told me that you're ready. I was like, well, alright, it's good time for a smoke, and then I'll head over. So I was looking at some shit on Facebook, and I seen that right before I was walking over. I didn't have time to look it up. Because I was also looking up at... I was looking scopes up in case I win the big money here this week.
Christopher's last question. Is it for...
Oh, I seen that one. Yeah, is it for fuck's sakes or fuck's sake?
Because he wants to email the government, wants to make it sound professional.
Well, that really depends on how many things. For the government, I would say for fuck's sakes, plural sakes, not for fuck's sake. I would say for fuck and sakes. Yeah, that one, right there. Now,
well, he said it'd be funnier if it wasn't true. I think he's just saying... I don't think this one is true. I think this is a meme. But the fact is, we're getting closer and closer to this reality.
I know, and that's what I get. That's what I was wondering, is that a true story or not? Because, well, you already heard about the people that got kicked out of their houses to fucking home.
You know what's more important is that nurse is kind of hot.
You heard about the people getting kicked out of their own home to fucking let illegal immigrants live there?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
So that's not anything different, if you ask me. Dude, this is fucked up to what we're living in right now.
Yeah, and
people need to start opening their fucking eyes, because this is the shit that's happened time and time again, and that's why they say always know your history.
And when Joe Biden said the Constitution isn't absolute, neither is your life expectancy. Okay, back to the comments before this is tomorrow. Spyline says the problem with Bill Clinton was Monica was an intern. Yeah, he was intern.
I think he was first intern.
The problem was...
well, maybe not first, but...
She shut up by giving her a job. He
shut her up.
He shut her up by giving her a job using taxpayer dollars.
Yeah.
That kind of made her a prostitute, didn't it?
Yep.
He also married to an evil woman that if he would have divorced her, she may have been Secretary of State
or a candidate for president. Well, she already fucking went and fought for those things. I tell you what, I love all the pictures on Facebook or anywhere I get them where it's always like very similar to the whole Bill and her sleeping next to each other. And she's like, I wonder what he's thinking. And he's like over there on his side like, is she gonna kill me? All the time. Or when am I? Like, what number am I? Whatever. I mean, there's a lot of them, but like, it's like he's scared of her because she's gonna fucking murder him.
On the Clinton kill
count?
Bill shows up on that. Clyde says J6. J6 is a miss. Sub-comment, Sharky, go and get the boat. And Clyde says, if we can sink them all at the same time, he'll be drunk as Matt at the Brew Review pre-show.
Here's the thing, I'll be honest, I'm never really drunk before the show. It's like maybe 1 or 2 beers. But I do get my pregame on. I do everything I can in my power to make sure I got a good mood flowing.
It's my money. I felt a disturbance in the force, so I decided not to play this round of Battleship. That, or Matt's guide to Battleship locations, is selling well on his Etsy site.
I wish. I didn't make a penny, and I'm not even on Etsy. But I will tell you this. I'm not going to tell you to go back and look into previous videos, but if you did, my strategy's looking pretty good right now.
You know, here's the funny thing. In one brew review, that, and that all happened.
Well, I know this is all pretty recent because I'm looking at this. The last time I was here, we sunk the last battleship a week ago. And you're already 1 ship down and 3 ships hit. But look at this, though. You know what I'm talking about? Look at my strategy. Hey, that would have hit. Hey, that would have hit right there. Just my strategy. Are you going to argue that? I don't think you can. I told you. If they go back and look, they know my strategy.
Sharky?
He's like, shut the fuck up, Matt.
The plate might stop a 5.7 special they sell on the commercial market. Not one properly loaded to spec, let alone a T6B. Those will zip right through. Yeah, well, and there's Zippy, Sharky being exactly right. The T6B was like it hit a piece of paper.
It would, but that's what it was made for. I mean, here's the thing with technology. You build a bigger steel plate, and the 50 cal can't shoot through anymore, right? But you adjust that ammo of just the 50 caliber in general, and guess what? You're going through.
Can you imagine
2 or 3 times the steel plate because that's just how technology works.
Can you imagine if they made a piece of fabric that they said could stop a BMG round?
It wouldn't matter though if a 50 BMG could stop it, dude. Like you said on your video, just imagine what it would do to your rib cage or your internals, your body, or anything.
The kinetic energy from the 44 Magnum,
That's
especially that one
like,
from Mikey.
That's like getting hit by a goddamn grenade in one spot. That's literally, you know what I'm saying though? That's like a grenade if you had like, everything was blocked off, you knew one touch, but it was going to hit one spot. That's what a fucking grenade would do and more.
I had to switch to these. When I finally...
Is this what Mikey made?
Yes.
Well, I will say,
in the video,
but I have
that's
tried,
what I'm shooting.
I have tried a couple shots of Mikey's myself because he's like, don't waste this. This isn't no target ammo. I fucking tell you what, even my fucking gun I felt went like, boom, boom, boom.
That's the way this was.
But if I'm correct, doesn't he only pack them to
he goes
sophisticate or specs?
He normally goes to spec.
Yeah, to spec.
Yeah.
Maybe just a hair more, but he'll tell you. But it's always usually he goes by spec, right? That should just tell you how weak of actual spec ammunition goes, like in the stores. You know they're cutting gunpowder. They're cutting, dude. They're cutting stuff.
As far as I know, that 454 video with Jim, I put one commercial load, and then I put 4 because it's a 5-shot.
Yeah.
I put 4 of Mikey's in there, and Jim's go. I handed it to Jim, and I go, "You got to shoot this." He goes. He looks at the camera's on. He looks at the camera, and he goes, "Dude."
You gave him the first shot, right? The first shot was normal.
First shot was a commercial round. He's like, "Look, I'm standing next to the camera." He goes, "Dude, I shot this gun before you even fucking owned it." Bam! And he kind of has that, "See, I told you what I'm talking about," click. I look over at Mikey. He's leaning against. And he goes like this. He goes,
"Yeah, Mikey knew it. Yeah, Mikey knew. Yeah."
Bam! And Jim did exactly what I did yesterday. He just goes. I said, "Jim, I've been trying to tell you. You've been shooting Alaric's loads, and I don't know if Alex purposely loads light or if he loads for his wife to shoot. Because everything from him, 50 cal,
it's all very manageable.
It's all very tame. And that 454, that thing fucking if you get ammo, I have some ammo from JR10 Desert Gold, and I have Mikey's. They're the only things that I've shot where I went, yeah, let's talk recoil, baby. Well, that's not true. If you buy from Underwood Ammo, they're pretty decent. And if you go, if you go with specialty stuff like Buffalo Bore has some pretty heavy hitting. I have some 454 Casull and hard cast Buffalo Bore ammo, and that will get your attention when you pull the trigger. It's still not as much as Mikey will get your attention.
So to completely change the subject, I'm going to ask everyone else because I've already asked Eric. I rather have different opinions. So my sister is looking for a new gun. She wants something small, lightweight.
Joey's penis.
And I'm not talking about no pistol small. You know, like just smaller. But because it needs to be lightweight and she wants to be able to conceal it. No revolvers. But she wants no Glocks. She wants to have something with a safety, not a trigger safety. She really loves my 1911s. So I suggested maybe a Kimber micro, and I also suggested, what was that maybe you said before?
Here's my suggestion.
The hell is that?
The,
Okay.
The Walther 380, and it has a safety.
Yeah, but that's still a fucking 380. I hope she gets something bigger than that.
I wonder. I don't think their 9
I was
millimeter
looking
has a
for.
safety.
I was looking personally for 9 mil, but I mean a 38 she would still feel happy with, but I don't like 38s myself, and I just want better for my sister. But anyways, even a 38 don't matter. Suggestion wise, if you guys want to drop, it's got to have some kind of safety and not just the trigger safety. It's got to be like some kind of thumb or button safety. Not crazy expensive. A price range isn't a huge issue unless we're talking like, crazy big numbers is all I'm saying. Just something to make her comfortable. She would like to be able to carry it when she's jogging, this and that, or going to the grocery store.
She jogs?
Yeah, I know, excited bastard. Yeah, she does a lot. Just keep in mind she wants it something small, concealable, but lightweight because her back problems, she says. I don't know. I don't think 2 ounces is going to make a difference. I've already showed her that one, actually. Just that one exactly.
Bunky just got that in the
I'll
380.
If you don't believe me, after the show, I'll show you. I've got a picture of that exact one.
You could also.
I was also thinking the Kimber Micro. Here's the thing. She really loves my 1911s. That's what I'm telling you. But she says they're too big. But you can get smaller 1911s. You don't have to have the full 5-inch or more that I do. Yeah, someone can go ahead and make a reference to that.
No, I think I might have exactly what you're looking for, because a quality gun with. God damn it!
I want, just because I know guns better than my sister, even though I'm not brilliant. I would rather have a 9 mil over a 38 any day of the week. I would rather her go with a 9 mil over a 38. So I'm trying to refrain from. Because that's what she's already got, is a 38, dude. Those were called cop or widowmakers for a reason. Yeah, you can hit people and hurt people, but they're not going to fucking push someone over and stop them like other bullets will. That's why they make other calibers, because the 38, it's going to fuck. Same with the 22. I'm not saying a 38 won't mess up someone or kill someone, alright? Just want to put that out there for the record. It will. But just logically, you're going for body mass, you want to stop somebody. 22 is not typically the gun of choice unless you are some kind of a stealthy assassin. 38 seems to get you in just as much trouble as it gets you out of, and I don't want to take a 50-50 gamble. I would say 9mm or better is what I prefer, and I don't even like a 9mm. I'm 10mm, 45 plus. Those are the two chambers I like. That's what I have, and I don't think I'd like to have anything smaller unless it was just for target shooting.
That's my recommendation. The Sig Sauer P938. It's a 9mm, and it's like a baby 1911.
What's the price on that?
This is what Christine originally wanted.
What's the price on that? Because that actually looks like some. I think it looks ugly as fuck, but it don't matter. It's all about serving my sister's purpose, right? So, what's the price on that? That would be something I would actually be interested in, maybe looking into for her. She's all like worried about the price right now. She's like, I don't know. I don't work 3-4 jobs anymore like I used to. I don't know if I can afford it. Well, I'll fucking buy it for you. You can just pay me back.
Well,
I got my cell phone bill from her, so it's like, well, I can just have 2 years of free cell phone service if I buy her a gun.
I don't know why right now. All it's bringing up is fucking holsters.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I'll look into it. Don't worry about it. We're on the show, dude. We're on the show. I brought this up, so I mean it's partly my fault, but we don't have to pause and look up any more info. I'll do that on my own time.
Oh, here.
But that's a good.
I'll quickly go.
Just send me a picture of the gun or the make and model.
$640 at Cabela's.
Okay, right there. That's totally fine because that's the price range I'm looking at. I can go above or less, but $650 for what she's asking is, I feel, a very good, decent price.
They're very.
There's a lot of good. There's a lot of good guns.
They're a
There's
very popular gun. It's like I said. It's basically it doesn't look like a baby 19, and you could even consider that.
I told you the micros. I told you the micros. I'm looking at them.
Look at the Filipino made 1911s.
That's not the Taurus, is it?
No, it's
What's the? I know the Taurus is down that way too, but the Filipinos.
That's just it. There's several companies. I think was it Warthog, something like that.
They actually shoot decent. I mean, they're not the greatest guns in the world, but they actually, for the price, for the 1911 values, they
do a search for the Ultra. An ultra-sized, the Ultra series, and
yeah, because there's the shorter barrels.
Or what is that? It's the Commander is the full-size grip and a shorter frame, and then there's
I just looked at one today that they had recalls on that I was a little scared about. It was a Colt like entry. What the fuck was it?
Mr. 27 says 39th. Sharky insanity. Total insanity. The amounts of hits on ships found in the last round.
That's true.
I'm still baffled.
No one's even guessing today. We had one guess all day.
Sharky,
of course, you don't read.
Reckoning Day is coming. It also is a great Megadeth song. Hey Google, play Reckoning Day.
No, Google, we don't have time.
Reckoning Day by Megadeth, sure. Playing on Spotify.
So that's that's the first thing I saw from my sister. That I thought was what she would like.
Okay, Google, stop the music.
But you also got to remember, my sister, she don't know guns that well. She likes to shoot them, but she don't know guns. All she knows is she really loves my guns. Well, I have the 1911s. She likes the weight, she likes the feel, she likes the kick, she likes everything. So that's what I suggested.
Sharky G1 is a miss.
Oh, here's the other one that I suggested. So you said the MP. See, I took a picture of that. The MP.
Yeah. You can
but this one has the ambi safeties. It has the under rails. I don't know exactly what you showed me, but I told you I would show you that because I did take a picture of that.
Fuck. Cobra H2. H2 is a hit. And it's sunk. You know what that means? It means you have to do my shot. Yeah,
I'm still thinking about that.
She could conceal that.
No, that's for me. If I have to order something for her, I think I'm going to order that for me. And I think it was Mikey that said that he complained about the whole gas block system about it, but I'll do that.
Speaking of gas block.
But honestly, no, I think that's what I would do if I have to, just because of price range, because I'm going to buy one for my sister. You're going to fill it up. I don't care. I got to pee again. I'll be right back. You just fill those up and read the comments.
I'm going to try to do better on comments than I did last time. I only got 3 done while you were gone.
I hope so.
You need to piss longer.
I started with a lot of coffee this morning. I'm sorry.
And I'm the one that's being told I might be a diabetic because I pee a lot? No, I peed a lot in one day. Okay? Actually, Christine bought the A1C so I haven't done it yet though, so I can see my blood sugar level. Sharky SH, Hula Girl was a winner. Ultra Eyes, oh so close. Gunwild, I know you're new to Linux, but does it seem easy to use? Yes, actually, I found it's real easy to navigate around, and if you're really fluent in Windows, I think you'll adapt over to Linux very well. And like I said, I've been asked what the specs are on that laptop to maybe see if we can juice it up a little bit for you, Gunwild. So I just have to figure out how, because I don't know how to find that information. In Windows, you go into properties and you can find out usually you can find out everything, the amount of RAM. I know it's got to be there if it's Linux. Gunwild, I can probably just do a Google search and find that out. Gunwild, have you? No, you haven't told us about that Gen 1 610. Do tell. Gunwild, fuck, I'm glad you asked. Okay, so if I was David Brown, I'd be jonesing right now. Look at how dirty this is. I filled a large shipping envelope, you know, the ones, David, that you use to ship out your books, in 10mm brass yesterday. That was really stupid because I do not have very much 10mm ammo. But I just couldn't stop shooting it.
Yeah, you look busy with your gun.
Gunwild.
I'm sorry.
Didn't hear about this, so I had to tell him about it.
I'm sorry, everyone. Seriously, I gotta piss every 5 minutes. I started off yesterday was my mom's wedding, so we all got up and got ready and did that. But today my mom came down like a normal Saturday. A lot of coffee, a lot of bullshit and playing cards, and I broke my seal after my first beer. Well, it's not gonna be good.
Steve, Hopsnelette, I refuse to run a Huber brake on my ARs. Why? Suppressor.
Well, you know what? I do like that question. Or, I mean, I do like that comment, but I was really upset. Like, I want a Huber brake on mine. But I told you what I wanted, right? Did you ever even talk to him?
John?
Yeah.
He's been kind of busy lately.
I know, but I do want a Huber brake on my 308, but I want it very specific. I wanted the Damascus, but in blue. Do you remember? Now, do you remember that conversation?
Actually, I think I did talk to John about that.
Okay.
Evan.
Which one is this now?
This is the, you know, that thing.
Okay. I still don't know who did the first brake they sent me that was blue that goes with my gun. I do appreciate that. I like it, but still want to go with the John Huber.
No matter.
I've never figured out who that was, by the way. But I mean, I do appreciate it. I like it. It's on my gun.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does.
It's nothing compares with John's brake. That's all.
Well, again, I'll agree.
This is the Woodford.
I'm assuming it was probably a relatively cheaper brake, but it is blue and it matches my gun. Actually, the one I had on my gun, it's on the BB gun.
You can't argue that.
Good, but
if you look up on the ceiling, the brake that is on the the gun with the happy switch,
yeah,
that is a $9 brake. It's also on Christine's rifle, and if you watch Christine doing a mag dump,
yeah,
it almost has 0 barrel rise.
Well, but that's the thing. You can make that. It's the chunk of metal, but companies are charging so much. Hey, they got to make their money.
You can spend $300 easily on a brake these days.
I get they got to make their money, but when you really, if you could find someone that can make and manufacture that, even doing piece by piece, if you really know someone that's able to do the mill work, it's not expensive to make. I mean, that's pretty. Really, tell me if I'm wrong. Really, what you're paying for is you're paying for the name, you're paying for the product, and you're paying for.
Oh, fuck yeah, on the name.
But you're also paying for a lot of it, or what companies suggest of paying for a lot of it is the technologies of it, which to each their own. I'm not going to complain about that, but they have to do the research, so you're also paying for the research of that too, right? And that's where I think companies go way out of hand.
That's where us YouTubers come in. We'll do the research for you.
No, I agree, but a lot of it doesn't matter. The companies are paying for the research that they put into that product.
For the first time ever being on YouTube, Alice right now is actually doing research for a company.
Oh, really? I think I know exactly who you're talking about with Alice. She's on Biden's hit list. I love her. I know you always talk good about her, but
Alice.
I just wish I met Alice before she ever went away from.
Alice had a message for Biden. Oh, Biden? Alice says go fuck yourself. She's not planning on changing a thing about herself. Ever.
Again, you got to remind me to talk to you after the show about just that, because there's things I want to talk to you about the last couple weeks I keep forgetting. And we even have barbecues sometimes, and I just forget to tell you. There's some things that...
That's because there's alcohol involved.
I might have told you bits of my idea, but no, I've got some ideas.
Okay.
And
I'm officially...
call me crazy. I'm done with shots.
I'm officially done with shots.
Everyone call me I knew where you're going. I'm there with you. Everyone call me crazy. I am crazy, but that's why people love me sometimes. But, Eric, seriously, I got some crazy good ideas.
Hey, Harmarsh wanted me to give you your new flip shot glass.
I thought that was mine for a second. I forgot my last one over here. I think I left 2 of them over here. The Winford Reserves I left over here.
This was actually a very expensive candy dish. And
it sounds like it's thick as hell.
When we had that new refrigerator delivered, the amount of shit that the Best Buy guys broke,
and that was the one that stood.
The lid, the cover for this, I believe Christine got from, might have been her mother's collection. The gravy bolt that was broken was from her grandmother's collection, and they broke our basement window. Other than that, they did a great job.
I know I said this has probably been about a year plus, but I don't know if I brought it over, but I'm going to have to bring it over if I can find it. I might have lost it, but I think I have it. Do you remember I said I had a big mug from one of my girlfriends I had for years and years? I had a big fucking mug, and on my birthday, because I always drink mugs, right? And I go to the Rustic, and they claim they're the house of the 32-ounce mugs, not the 24 or 26, whatever. They're the 32-ounce mugs. I had a big mug made for me. She custom order made this thing for me for my birthday, and it had my name and some quote, my birth date, everything. I gotta find that and bring it over, because that'll be my beer mug every time, no matter how big or small.
You've seen the beer mug that Agent Chaos sent me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that holds. It's just shy of a 6-pack.
Well. This is.
It's like holds like 5.5 beers.
I'd pour a can of beer, or, a tall beer, or whatever in it. That's fine. Or I bring it to a bar and fill me up, Buttercup.
Can you imagine though if bars started having those?
But
you better have a taxi service sitting in the parking lot. No,
some places do. That's why, like I said, the Rustic has the home of the. I think it's 32 ounces or 28 ounces, something like that. I think it's 32. It's just shy of 3 beers. And they fucking... Dude, they don't fucking care what you drink. They're not like, oh, you had Bud Light, you can have 2 of these.
Have you ever wondered how they have a problem getting through the comments? Jesus Christ.
Shut up, you talk just as much as me. You know what? Smile money, because no one else has time like you do, I guess. You're fact checking all this shit. I think that's your job, is fact checking. See who talks more, Eric or me.
This was a birthday present from Lily.
That is cool.
Lily goes, how come you didn't instantly know it's from me? I go, Lily, you're not the only one that sends me Funkos. Lily sent me the Milton.
Yep.
And the...
I do remember the Milton.
And then the one from Office Space where they're destroying the printer.
Actually, I remember both of those now because you did say that. But
I brought the Klingon upstairs. I have Cobra.
that's cool. And it's got his fucking dog, dude. And it's got his dog. You know what? I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna set this up with the other ones. I think that's a good spot for it. You could.
No, that's why I took the Klingon and I brought him upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well,
in the Star Trek room.
All right. Just want to make.
Officially moving to the Star Trek room was the Klingon. Well, actually, I think it was 2 Klingons. A Funko and the other one. And then I brought Ed's bottle opener, the Enterprise bottle opener
I
upstairs.
told you that I've been getting up on Star Trek, right?
The whole series?
There's so many of them. I started with the one
That's what I mean.
No, there's so many that I remember seeing like all the characters from everyone because I grew up. My dad watched that shit. But no, I think I'm on Deep Space Nine. I'm like halfway through season 2, and then I'm gonna go back to the older ones. But Deep Space Nine was the first one I thought like, oh yeah, I remember these characters because that's what I had to watch with my dad. So I started with that, and then I'll go back and go forward. I'll watch them through order. Other than Deep Space Nine, if I finish that out, like why watch it again? If I'm doing them all.
I'm thinking about actually getting a shoulder rig for this. Or a chest rig when you're out in the woods, bear country.
No, you know what, Eric? I'm gonna honestly tell you, do what makes you happy. But honestly, gun like that, I think you need the waist one. Honestly, I do. Any revolvers, I always say you put them off to your sides, man. That's the way they did them back in the day. There's a reason they did them back in the day. Even the best of the gunslingers.
Carry the 686 on one side and the
Yep.
610 on the other.
Yep.
That is pure fucking ecstasy there.
I'm being honest.
I'll give you that.
No, the gunslingers, man. You fucking put them on your hips, man. You wanted to do a duel. You have your guns on your hips.
I used to have a really nice holster from my 686 that I had custom made for me back when I was like 20.
I love the
21.
shoulder holsters, all right? I love the shoulder holsters you got right on your chest, but here's the thing. Those aren't made for revolvers. Revolvers were on the hips. You're talking like you put some 1911s or some Glocks or something up here.
How
or
about,
some 38s, because I hate 38s.
How about this
You
in
put
the
those.
chest rig for bear country?
Nope. You put that in your fucking boot.
It's a book.
No, I'm serious. When they fucking... That's your last resort. That's your last resort. You have your hip shooters, but then if you were ever to get... You pull it up, or if you were to get knocked over, you always... You got your last resort. You're going to get mauled pretty good, though. You better have a life support you can fucking push a button. They're going to come get you.
What if you do this to the bear?
He's going to be like... He's going to smack the shit out of you.
Okay, so that was bad.
Get some bear spray.
Sorry, Mr. Bear.
Don't you have bear spray?
no,
with all the shit you get... No, seriously, with all the shit you get, have they not sent a good bear spray to you?
Hey, just do what the libtards say. If you're a woman and you're about to be raped, just
comply.
No, just pee yourself.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
It's like, what the... I tell you what, if I'm a woman and I'm seeing another guy's penis...
You're right. That's true too. But in a libtard's defense, they're playing off the truth. Is that not fair to say though?
Ooh, look at the wear starting on this.
Love it. That's what they play. They play off the smallest of the truths. Because isn't that somewhat true? If you were gonna go fucking rape a chick and she pissed herself, not saying you're gonna go rape a chick, but if you did want to go rape a chick and she just pissed herself all over,
free lube.
That would make me a little bit. Well, I guess it doesn't. It matters on who you are, but I mean,
what? She could have been a squirter. How would you know?
You're right. You never know. That's the unknown. But I would still be a little. I would be a little turned off with that.
Well, maybe. So maybe that philosophy works.
Well, unless she was really hot, then it'd be like, oh yeah, this is like the porno I watched back in '99. Kidding.
Did I actually read that? Harmar said the John Wick Funko is cool. Nice haul on the candles. Yes.
Oh, you know what? I really want his fucking M4 when we were talking about that. I don't know if I'd be able to get a full like upgrade like he did, because I think that was like crazy amounts, like 10 grand.
You know, there's a case out there.
Yeah, no, there's like a 10 grand. Oh,
With
John
the
Wick,
pistol?
everything he has.
I think it was the knife, a pistol, where the HK, the AR, and I can't remember the company right now that does the upgrades on that. Then the Benelli, and then there's the company that does. Yeah, there's a case.
What's that called? What's that cost? 30,000?
Yeah, it was somewhere around there. It was a very expensive.
Oh, I already
case.
know the fucking shotgun alone was like 10 grand because I seen it. So just naming what you're thinking, I'm only thinking it's 30 grand plus. No, I do want to. Well, that's what I was saying. Talk to your buddy. I want the Benelli M4 in titanium, but they come with a lot of different options, and I don't need all the options. I'm looking at more of a base model. These are going up to $2,500 a piece. I'm not spending $2,500 on that. I'm seeing them at like $1,900 is what I'm looking at that I like. Oh, so you got 5.56 in there?
Oh, yeah.
Is that the assault rifle, the 5.56?
Well, it has the Benelli.
He's got the all black Benelli too.
It's the Benelli, an AR, the Glock. Not sure what.
That looks like a lot of mix-up. Yes. Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Won't even let you look at it, dude. That just tells you something.
The libtards won't let you touch it. Okay, the Benelli, the AR. Well, this one isn't right.
That's not it at all.
Because that's the Glock. That is fucking.
How much is that Glock alone? I bet you that Glock alone is like probably 2-3 grand. 2,500 would be my best guesstimate.
Looks like 4,000 for that particular pistol.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a little off. But I think a lot of that is actually the name too, though, honestly. The movie and the name.
Well, actually, this one is not based on a Glock. This one is based on a 1911. That's an STI.
But you understand what I'm saying, though. I think you could build that for...
That's the Glock right there.
Yep, and how much? Oh, $100,000? That's got to be from the movie itself, or there's no way it's worth it.
No, that's not just that pistol. They're saying something about the Continental Safe.
Okay. Yeah, the Continental Safe from John Wick. That's what I'm saying. That's got to be the gun from the fucking movie. If anyone's paying $100,000.
It's the G34 TTI Combat.
So I look at that as another $2,000, $2,500 gun. I know how much people put into their guns making them look like that, but that's all I'd pay to get it.
Okay, let's...
The Benelli is the only thing I like in that gun that really stands out because, well, the Benelli is the best. And you can customize any of your pistols. You can customize any AR guns. You know what I mean? They're customized. Well, no, but they're customized to what he...
I'm not...
No, but John Wick customized his guns to his liking, right? You customize your guns to your liking. The only gun that really...
Maybe you should put this in your mouth.
...stands out that I would like all of those guns, but the only gun that really stands out to me that I'm like, I gotta have more than any other, is his shotgun. That shotgun was wicked. Or the next up would be his pistol. The AR, fuck it. You can make your own AR any day of the week.
Steve says, just so we're clear, that isn't a real 5.56 in the candle. Do not try a
live round in the candle.
Why not?
That must have been the one you were talking about your wife pulling out.
Oh, Bahaji Pariti says, watch more full HD. Click here. 18 cams.
Hey, can I respond to him? Let me respond to him, please.
Okay, there you go. Want to try a peanut?
Sucker my dicka
You know, we should have brought snacks.
You-
I known it was going to be 2 hours long.
piece of shitta. Do you want to look and make? Do you read that?
No, that's fine. You can hit reply. Send on, baby.
What did I just do? I didn't touch nothing. It went to that. I swear to God. I touched your board. As soon as I stepped to your board, that shit.
Yeah, there you go. I got it for you.
Ooh.
Another one.
Respond to that one. Respond to that one. Me love you long time.
Respond to that
Yeah.
one?
Me love you long time.
How much you had to drink? Respond to that one.
I've had to take a couple pisses today already.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, I had coffee this morning. My mom came over today because yesterday was her wedding.
This is
Oh, yeah,
probably
that's
So we all woke up early and drank a bunch of coffee. My first beer, I'm like, Eric, I gotta go. It was serious. Like, I'm over here.
And have a cigarette on the way, too.
Yep.
What'd you get?
I didn't get anything.
Hey, Mike.
You should play him that video.
What video?
You go over there.
He's shooting the farted for.
Me shooting for you?
Me, the one I played you?
Oh.
Where I go like this?
I got 308 rounds. I know we talked last time. I got 308.
These are for this.
308 rounds right now. Just, I mean, I
Hey,
got
why are you stealing the candles again?
I didn't steal shit. This.
But,
What the fuck? You took like 27 of them upstairs.
I did.
I should have at least mine with the AR in it.
I get that. No, I mean, they're hard to get. Well,
No.
you said they're hard to get, but you also don't like these.
Mm-hmm.
Well, on some of them. That's what I'm asking.
Oh!
Some of that shit's just crazy. So,
Throw it at me.
It's dog poop.
they wanted $45 for 20 rounds of 30 odd.
Here, try this.
I know,
No,
I get that.
I don't
So
wanna
what-
try
so-
none of it.
So let me ask you
How
this.
much longer are you gonna go on here?
I'm gonna read because as soon as he comes over here, fucking talks, and I don't get anything done.
I need
Brad,
10
Mommy
millimeters
Blonde.
And I need 40. More importantly, 40. They're
Oh,
both-
that was
they're
it.
40
That was the
now.
last comment.
They're
We're
both
going to the
same.
club. We're ready to go to the club. We're going to the club.
What do we
We're in the
look
club
at
right now.
for
We're in the club.
100 rounds of each.
Okay.
I don't know.
J Dog says Heart Club, Mr. Holster, and Christine talks too much.
I'm out.
Shut up.
Oh,
Harmarsh says 200 Ale Club, Sunny Slopes long ago. Hashtag Be Like Ed. Hashtag Mr. Holster. Hashtag Justin's Final Mission. Cheers, Clubber. And Christine talks too much.
I went over to
Shut up.
Speedway, they didn't have nothing.
Scotsman says whiskey, Christine.
Shut up.
By the way, we got one for next Sunday.
What?
Well,
The
no,
knob.
that's
You bought it.
That's what I was asking. 'Cause I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
don't care how stingy you
Next
wanna be, I'll give
Sunday.
you money to start buying them and making them.
Yeah.
I'll give you more
Or Saturday.
if you make some yourself.
Sunday.
$30.
Saturday's too busy for me because I gotta do my recording with Cookie with Miss
But
B.
if we do it before the
No, I
cookie,
get, well, a pound still.
life
I
hack
mean, for
could be
handgun,
funnier.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
a pound goes a long way.
I remember the day I texted John, said she's drinking mimosas. He goes, "Oh shit, really?"
That's
Like it's
not life.
irresponsible
That's
for you to have
good
one
shot.
drink.
Well,
What was that? 3 hours before the
no, you're
show?
right. It
Those were big
depends.
drinks, and
Like,
if
I'm
I
over
remember
300.
correctly, I had
Yeah.
2, and you were driving that day.
Yes, you were the
That's
drinker.
still not bad compared to
Yeah.
buying 80
Scott, what
rounds
soda do you wanna
and
try?
done.
I'm not trying no whiskey.
You know, that's the other thing. I can't put nothing in the goddamn store.
What do you try to get me to try stuff for?
Here's what
But
you should
can't-
have.
You can't buy them.
Rock
Well, I
oyster?
know they're impossible to buy. That's
Yes.
why I'm asking
No.
you because I will give you right now.
Okay,
I'm
for
willing to give
for
you $20.
starters,
You gotta hook
just
up.
because
You
you're
can buy
being
that.
silly,
I got
this
no
has nothing to do with
That's why I'm
rocks
asking.
or
That's
oysters.
what I'm asking.
This is
Everything
a
I got,
Isla
I'm almost out of everything.
cast strength Scotch.
Nothing, you know, and that's what's burning my ass. You know, 'cause if
From
I
Scott
could
to
get
Min.
it, I don't give a shit. I shoot it and I go and do it, but god damn, I shoot it.
She actually drank some.
I'm gonna do what I can now. when I show.
She doesn't appear to be liking it.
Hey,
Hey, dickhead. I gotta show you that
What
video.
did you just have?
what video?
What did you
What
just
fucking-
have?
The
What are you
rock
talking
oyster.
This
Oh.
video,
Nasty.
I didn't see no video.
it's not up yet. It
Oh,
will
that
be.
leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Yeah.
What did you shoot?
Your reloads after 12 factory rounds.
So?
You should see the look on my face because yours are completely different.
I don't have
Why?
that video.
What was wrong with them?
Oh, nothing. That's why it's in the gun now. They all need to be like that.
I don't have that
Well, how many did
video.
you shoot?
How many? I think I shot it 12 or more times. I couldn't stop. It was so much fun.
With what?
Your rounds, 25 yards at the steel plate, and I'm actually surprised it didn't fall over.
You shot all those hollow points?
You didn't see the video?
No, not these. These are the Hornady XTP ones.
Oh,
you
you're
did.
shooting XTP.
Yes.
Oh, you're not shooting the...
These were even hotter than the ones that you just brought me. Holy fuck, hotter!
Hey, by the way, I gotta take a pause. You can talk to him all you want, but for the video, I gotta say.
No, this is done, and I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him my
You already
video.
paused? Did you pause it?
No,
You
I
stopped
didn't.
it?
I didn't.
All right,
pause
well
it.
then I'm pausing it. You can shut up for a second. I am looking for gunpowder and parts to
Cheers on the
build
Sabbath
your own
Gunwild
ammo.
says.
I'm looking for 40 caliber
Rich says, "Cheers, Glover."
Smith & Wesson. I'm looking for the 10 millimeters. I'm looking for
Dinscourge says whiskey.
I'm looking for what? What do you want?
Primers?
Gun ammo, primers, anything you can do for fucking create your own.
That's nasty shit. How do you drink
Honestly, message me if you know my my email. Honestly, I am looking for this stuff because I need to make my own, and I've got Steve over here that is
You should like that.
loves to make his own
Oh,
too.
yes.
So
Art
if
bag.
you guys can find anywhere, because it's falling apart, where you can find your own, build your own parts for ammo, I would love to. I would love to either
Right there.
send it to me. I'll buy it from you, or
The mask.
hook me up with places that are still having accessibility to these items, and I would very much appreciate it. Maybe we can even do each other favors.
I can't touch it, so I'm not gonna listen.
Just saying, I'm reaching out for myself and my unknown friend that I just named a few minutes ago, Eric's brother-in-law.
What is that?
The hell is
Oh my God! Let me put that on. I'll feel like a fucking Martian.
I thought that was a...
Anyways.
You didn't watch the video?
No,
seen
but
the video.
but seriously,
I got-
we need
I got
need,
Spock
bullet
ears to
supplies.
go with it.
Bullet supplies. Holy Christ!
She's wearing the, yeah. She's wearing the Mylar suit.
Hold on, stand in front of a green screen. Does that work? You disappear.
This
You look like
freaking huge it is.
Eric. I cannot lie. She looks worse than the fucking girl in the gold that I'm like I like, but I don't.
Fuck all this.